Uranium friends, you look as I look. ASPI on weekly chart. Box defined, right? UUU has boxes. This one's got boxes too. Trading inside, held support. Still inside, right? And it's actually not. It's just sideways, but it's a decent, constructive looking weekly chart. Got to fight these averages. Still just moving down. Still just riding them down. Weekly 12 EMA riding it down. All right, but a quick zoom in on the daily, and it's not the greatest looking, but ASPI has regained its daily uptrend after just being in a daily downtrend basically since May, right? Since May, end of May, has been just this long, drawn out downtrend, right? So, but it has gained the uptrend, right? Here's your low, there's your high, there's your higher low, there's your higher high, there's your higher low. Looking for a higher high now. That's all this thing is doing. So, yeah, that's become a key level. It's at the bottom of this value area. So, of course, it held, right? So, but we are looking for that next move. Just got to take that out. And so it's inside the boxes, basically. Anyway, so ASPI regaining the daily uptrend says something about the stock in general as compared to the space. We'll see what, if anything else, has done it. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to go fast. Bannerman Weekly, I'm using OTC. I'm not even going to flip around with ASX. So, yeah, you're still just just like a waterfall drop. A little bit of consolidation here, which, now this is going to be a point of resistance on the way back up, right? You start to look at structures, and that's where they start to become levels. Volume profile, all of this level is in there. So on the way back up, it's going to act as resistance. But this is just a confirmed continuation of a weekly downtrend into weekly oversold conditions at this point. Relief bounce. It's got this. You could see how it develops with history here. This could be a little bit of a mess. We'll see. But that is a waterfall drop, and waterfall drops often get decent bounces at some point or other. So let's see. Is this gonna look like this and get that relief bounce? That's a pretty decent bounce. So we'll see. Bannerman not looking strong at all. We're probably going to say that a lot about the space. So daily downtrend continuing. Is there a confirmed monthly downtrend yet? There is not, right? So it's 4 straight months of down. So, there's not even, we can't even say that it's confirmed a monthly downtrend, right? It's going to need some sort of pivot to create the lower high where there's plenty of space. So the odds are it's going to, and then go like that. And then you have your confirmed monthly downtrend. Don't even have that. It's straight down. We haven't even gotten a pivot yet. So, could we just get the V shape? Yeah, Bannerman tells you could. We're going to end up looking like that. We'll see. That's the deal. Still just, nothing happening here. No signs whatsoever of reversal. Starting to get a little bit of RSI divergence on the daily. It's probably about it, right? This is an indecision doji from today. We'll see how it plays out, but that's that. Boss, I got to go a little quicker. I know that. Boss, same thing, waterfall. Monthly trend, anything. Nope. Fucking straight. Oh, straight down. Sorry about the curse. RSI divergence on the daily. So short-term bounce starting to smell like there should be some sort of relief bounce incoming on these dailies, right? But, could it go back to oversold first? It could. We'll see, or close to it. First signs of life are, and I don't really use them that much, is the divergence here. So take it with a grain of salt, is what I would say. Cameco. Inside the anchored VWAP zone, testing the bottom of it. Weekly downtrend confirmed and follow through, right? So weekly lower high is set at 44.45. Becomes a key level. 12 EMA, weekly 12 EMA ride, just getting rejected there. Trends go both ways, right? And they could go both ways for a long time. Like I've said many, many times for many, many years, commodities love to trend, right? And when they trend, when they grab hold of a trend, they go. So, yeah, always have to be aware of that. The long term trend. Listen, it's a beautiful, beautiful monthly chart. Nothing wrong with the monthly chart at all. It's fantastic. So, there's a point where you sit through enough pain where you say, uh-oh, the monthly chart has changed. My long-term thesis maybe changed. That's on you, right? But it's still a very, very good monthly chart. Very good monthly chart. And I said it was a very good monthly chart here too. And we may very well get this type of look. And that would be fantastic. CCJ, it's just the daily. Yeah, nothing special about the daily. Weekly, yeah, weekly downtrend still. Okay. Anchor VWAPs, let's see how she holds. Denison, weekly, same deal, right? Weekly downtrend inside its value area box. Let's see what that looks like. Yep, see? Just still, again, just in the middle of it. So to me, that says just no. Like when you're in the middle of a range that an equity is held for, 15, 16 years or whatever, you just kind of wait for it to figure out its range. Take the low risk shots at the bottom of the range. Shorts might take the low risk shots at the top of the range. It's just how it's going to play for now. In the middle of the range, nobody's doing anything, just waiting for something to happen. And that's where Denison is. It's in the middle of that of this range. Maybe I guess it's a little bit of the upper, but it's close to the middle. It's just a no touch. But it's at these key levels. I've spoken about this in other videos. $1.42 is a key level for Denison. It's been that way forever. So it's a key level all the way through. So it pays to pay attention. Weekly downtrend confirmed. Seeing continuation so far. Let's see how it plays. Daily, it was looking good for a while, and it's starting to back test some breakout areas. So got to see how that plays. Encore Energy monthly chart. How does it look on the monthly? It looks fine. It doesn't look bad at all. This is a long-term monthly chart person is going to say, hey, it's a great looking chart. And most of the equities in this space are great looking monthly charts. They're just going through normal consolidation. Right? All we're trying to do now is spot the reversal to garner some alpha, right? So weekly downtrend still. Daily, yeah, a lot of charts are going to look exactly the same, but that's the deal. Sorry, fishing. Maybe shareholders didn't like the deal. Who knows? Broke a key level of support here. So, and now it's starting to come down into this zone. So we want to see how it reacts down here. Let's just see. Is this getting interesting for me at all? Yeah, it's starting to be interesting to me. But I would probably wait for the big boards to show some life. And then maybe fishing is going to be on the radar again. I don't really invest in this name, but I will trade this name. I will do swings on it. It pays off to do swings on this one. Never that big an OTC because I can't fully protect myself. Global still going down, right? Monthly chart starting to not look that good. And we all know why, right? Coup lows are already broken. Now they're probably going to act as resistance as these bag holders who want to get out break even. Yeah, the weekly, I mean, it's holding this level so far. It's a big level. You want it to hold because then we're looking down at getting this thing cut in half again. Maybe into the like 45 to 60 cent range. So don't want to see that happen with global, but the monthly is not looking the best. Overall, big picture, still okay, but it's not as good as a lot of names in the space. Quickly look at ISO for a heck of it, right? ISO, sorry. Not great, not horrible. Nothing special here. It looks like it's got to hold this level, obviously, right? So it's, again, another key level. So some of these names, they're coming into some important spots, because we're at support once this level breaks. You got some structure here. So we'll see how it looks. The daily, it's starting to test that last low that it had, the flush lows. Weekly, continuation of the downtrend. Nothing special, nothing great about this name. Good to keep an eye on it. Next gen. Monthly chart. Looks fine, right? Doing exactly what next gen has been doing since June of 2020. Riding and bouncing off this monthly 50 EMA. That's what it's doing. It's not doing anything different. Until that changes, then we can say there's nothing wrong with this chart, with this name. This is normal consolidation from what it would look like. This is a V-shaped consolidation. We still came down all the way off of here and got to test this 50 EMA. It just did it faster this time. That's all it is for now. That's what it looks like. Yeah, the weekly lower high is set up here because we've broken last week's low already and we're coming down again. So continuation on the weekly downtrend. The monthly has not even done anything to confirm the trend yet. So it's, again, a lot of these monthly charts have no pivots yet. So meaning no lower highs. So the likely scenario is that the most likely scenario is that it's going to be a monthly lower high as compared to this all-time high. Whenever that occurs, right? And that's how you get your monthly trend change. You want it to start looking like that. It's just too tight, but you want it to start to look like that, right? So it can get that change and go. That's what we hope for here with the space in general. But that's next gen. The next gen chart looks fine on the monthly. Same with CCJ. Same with Denison. Probably UEC, right? UEC looks the same. Right? Looks absolutely fine. Everything is looking exactly the same. It's almost pointless to even go through this. What would be more important would be, say, who's a lot weaker, who's a lot stronger. URG, right? So URG is coming down to test key levels. URG looks like more like a low risk type of thing, but again, there's no monthly pivots here yet. It's just straight down. It's going to need the same deal. Everything in the space is going to start looking to get that. See how this weekly, yeah, straight down, but it got a pivot, right? And now it's gotten to a point where, this weekly lower high is set, but that's fine. We want to start seeing these things happen. It's how reversals start to begin. That's what we need. We need a strong enough bounce to say the most likely scenario is a higher low compared to that recent level that it bounced off of, so we can go. You didn't get that here. Now you got another continuation here. Maybe we can start seeing buyers step in at these key levels. Maybe these key levels here, maybe all these chart levels coincide with what fundamental guys thinks on valuations. That's how you determine this stuff. For use, all about the boxes, right? The boxes are still there. The value areas are still there. It's still holding this value area. I made a buy 2 weeks ago, a week ago, whatever it is. Sold partial. Probably looking for a quick reload. If I'm wrong, down in this 370, 380, $4 area. That breaks down. It's really, really, really no good for this stock. But this is this area here is going to have some significance also. So that's the deal. I did a video on UX1 and U.UN if you want to look at that separately. Lotus seems to, let's just see what Lotus is doing. Yeah, I mean, look at this waterfall. I mean, look at this chart. It's got your pivots and everything. There's some monster volume there. Let's see that the daily, does the daily tell you anything on that volume? I mean, it's a lot of people getting out there, it looks like. But it didn't move the price that much. So maybe there were some buyers in these areas. Not really, man. I mean, there was a little bit of buying volume. There was some here, but nothing special. There was some sort of news on these guys, but look at this monthly. Again, no pivots. It's a little bit there. I mean, look at Lotus here. Just a straight up monthly run for what? A year? Almost a year. Straight up for a year. Straight up for a year. Do you think it needs to take a break? If it's straight up for a year, does it need to take a break? It does, right? So make fun of people saying healthy consolidation. It needs this consolidation, unfortunately. A name, any equity is going to need this type of move. It's just that simple. Yeah, so let's see if this key level here holds on Lotus, 13, 14 cents on the United States side. All in all, nothing looking great in the space except ASP Isotopes with their little sneaky daily trend change and holding of support in its value area. Interesting, right? So over and out, that'll be that.